Welcome everybody, it is me, that one guy from the one place at that one time, JGordon110, and welcome to NHL Imperialism number 3. Oh boy, is it good to be back. And with this time, we have a couple new changes that a lot of people have been requesting, and I am excited to show you and can't wait to get going. For those of you who do not know what an NHL Imperialism is, it takes on the concept idea from Dean's World, who does NFL Imperialism videos. And what the fundamentals, basics of this is a team battle royale. So, let's say for instance, we have a wheel, and that wheel picks the San Jose Sharks, for instance. We will go to San Jose and pull out our spinning arrow. We will spin that arrow, and wherever it goes, the team goes with it. So for that instance, it would either go to Vegas or Oregon, and whichever one that we decide from pixel orientation, that team will go. So for instance, if they get Oregon, then they would take Oregon. But if that arrow goes to Vegas, then we will have a NHL 23 battle between San Jose, who will be the away team or the attacking team, and Vegas would be the home team or the defending team. Whoever wins gets the opponent's territory. So San Jose would win, then they would get Las Vegas, and then Vegas would be eliminated from contention, and San Jose would hold that. Now, something new that a lot of people have been requesting. Not only would San Jose get the land, but they would be able to pick one player from the Vegas Golden Knights to put on their team. So, for the example of this video, let's say they pick Jack Eichel. Well, Jack Eichel would be on the San Jose's lineup. And we will continue that for all 32 teams until one team is left standing. Now, without further ado, let us get into NHL Imperialism Season 3. We're going to start off at the wheel so we can get our first team. And our first team will be the Los Angeles Kings. Let us go down to that map. Here are the Kings. We're gonna go on ahead and spin that arrow. And it will be the Vegas Golden Knights. Let us go and get a game. And quickly before we do, actually, I wanna also announce during this video, if a game is close, which is usually either tied or at 1 point differential between the teams, so like 3-2 or 2-1, stuff like that, we will go to the final minute of the game like normal. But if it's like 5-2, 7-0 type of game where it's a blowout and nothing really to show, we'll just go to the final 10 seconds to show the team winning, and that will be it, to keep the video in a shorter distance so people can watch it without taking up too much of their time. Alright, no more of all this explanation. Let's go get a game. Welcome to T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, where the Vegas Golden Knights are trying to defend their land from the invading Los Angeles Kings. We are gonna go head down to that very brightly colored center ice, and we will see you all at the final part of the game. Here we are at the final minute with a tightly contested game of 1-1 between the Kings and the Knights. We're gonna have a good old face-off down at the King zone, with the puck gonna be dropped right about now, and the Kings win it. Averson passes it to Doughty. Passes it down to Averson. Now that's Anderson. Doesn't matter because now Eichel for the Knights has it. Smith going down, trying to get something going to see if he can break the tie. Gets poke check, but Hugh takes it. Now it's Perciolago. Now it's Stephenson. Shot is blocked before it even reaches the net. I follow. Loses the puck, quick takes it and gives it to Anderson, who does a weak pass to Kopitar. He's going down. Still has the puck, even though it got poke checked. Going into the slot, shoots, and Thompson saves it. Alright, with 14 seconds left, we're going to have a face-off in the Knights zone. Puck is going to be dropped right about now, and the Knights win it. Perciolago gets hit. Now it's a steal by the Kings. Iverson, but he gets hit. Perciolago, now it's Denault for the Kings. I follow, tries to shoot, but it's instantly blocked. The Kings still have it. The time is running down. Denault shoots, and we are going to overtime. Let's go to it. Alright, we have a face-off won in overtime. The Knights now have it, and we'll see you all in the final shot, or basically the final goal. So we'll go ahead and get to that. Puck is dropped, and the Kings win it. Drezzy passes to Kempe. Kempe shoots and scores! The Kings have won, and they will be taking the state of Nevada and a player. Let's go on ahead and take a look at that map, and I will show you who they will be taking. And Jack Eichel is going to Los Angeles. Alright, let's go look at that map. Alright, here we are at the map with the Kings taking down the Vegas Golden Knights. And Los Angeles has now expanded to Nevada. Alright, let's go to that wheel and see who is next. And it's the Edmonton Oilers. Let's go to that map and see what they're gonna do. Alright, here's Edmonton. Let's see what the arrow chooses for them. And they'll go up north. I'll go ahead and fill all that in. Alright, there's Edmonton expanding on to the north. Let us go back to that wheel. And it will be the Detroit Red Wings. Let's go to that map. There's Detroit. There's the arrow. Ooh, let's see where that goes. And that arrow is pointing to Chicago. Alright, Detroit versus Chicago. Let's go get a game. Welcome to United Center in Chicago, Illinois, where the Blackhawks and the Red Wings will battle it out for Midwest states. We are going to go head down to the Blackhawks center ice with their two centers ready to fight. And we will see you all in the final parts of the game. Here we are with about a minute left with both Detroit and Chicago tied 1-1. With Detroit trying to get it out of their zone. And they do now. But it gets immediately stolen by Johnson and Kane, but the Blackhawks are offsides. Face off now in the neutral zone. And a little bit of top and left. And the Red Wings win it. But it gets stolen by the Blackhawks, who try to shoot, but Husso covers it. Gonna have a face-off down in the Red Wings, where they do win it. And they put it out and going into Chicago zone, but immediately lose it. Radish for the Blackhawks, who passes it down to Johnson. Johnson's going around and passes it to Jones, who gives it right to Domi. They have a little bit less than 15, and the Red Wings now have it in their own zone. Red Green loses it to Radish, who now gives it to Domi. Domi's going around, tries to get it to someone, shot, blocked, and we will be going to overtime. Here we are in overtime, and we will see you all in the final seconds of overtime. Going into the Blackhawk zone. Fabari shoots, and kicks his own rebound. And scores in overtime. Alright, let's go see who will be going to the Red Wings. And then we will go take a look at that map. And Patrick Kane is going to the Detroit Red Wings. Let's go look at that map. Here we are with the map, with Detroit taking Chicago down. Taking Illinois. Alright, let's go to the wheel. And it looks like we're going to have some Carolina action going on over here. Alright, here's Carolina. Here's that arrow spinning around. Ooh, let's go see where they go. And they are taking Virginia. They edged out a little bit right there. So there we are. They're expanding some more. Let's go to the wheel. And the Oilers are back in. First team to go double down on this wheel. Last we saw the Oilers, they expanded up north. So let's see what they do. Arrow is spinning. And they'll be taking on Vancouver. Let us go get a game. Welcome to Rogers Arena in Vancouver, British Columbia, where the Oilers are trying to invade into Vancouver, but the Vancouver Canucks are trying to stop them. We're going down to the Canucks C Center Ice, and we will see you all in the final moments of the game. We're in the final minute between Edmonton and Vancouver, where neither team has scored! Not a single point! It's been a very boring game, a lot of hits, a lot of fights. Anyways, Oilers shoot, doesn't even get to the net. Hyman has it, who didn't immediately lose it from a hit. Now it's Peterson with a breakaway, passes it, and almost into the goal, but it could not go anywhere. Kuzmenko loses the puck while getting hit. Oilers now have it. McLeod, McDavid going in, passes down to Nurse to Machard, and nothing. McDavid tries to shoot, and Martin saves it. No hold down. Going down to the final 15. Kuzmenko going in, pass it down, shot, blocked. Kuzmenko tries to pass, but Yamamoto takes it. And now it is Nurse. Less than 10 seconds to go. Puck just goes straight into the zone, and no one picks it. Hughes, Kuzmenko, and we're going to overtime. All right. Overtime is here. Puck drop, and we'll see you in the final minutes. Meke goes in. Horvat tries to give it to the one-timer, and does not work. Larson, it shoots, it scores, it's Bozer! The Canucks beat the Oilers! And they will pick up a prominent player. Let's go check that out. And Connor McDavid is now a Canuck. Let's see how far this team can go. Let's get to the map. Here we are at the map where the Canucks take down the Oilers. Fought well game for the Oilers, but they still lose, and now Connor McDavid is a Vancouver Canuck. Let me go ahead and fill this in real quick. Alright, let's go to that wheel. And we're going down to the States, on the east side, where the Philadelphia Flyers are. So Philadelphia most likely is going to fight, but they could take Delaware. Let's see what this arrow gives them. And Philadelphia is going to take the New York Islanders. Let's go get a game. Welcome to UBS Arena in Elmont, New York, where the Philadelphia Flyers are trying to take down the New York Islanders in a good old classic hockey match. Going down to the logo of the Islanders in the middle of the ice, where we'll get our face-off, and we will see you all in the final moments of the game. Here we are in the final minute, with the Islanders winning it 1-0 at the moment. And they're about to score, but they get their pass intercepted, and now the Flyers have it. Tip it! An empty net for New York! Wahlstrom is gonna go in and shoots and scores! And that looks like that'll be it for the game. I guess we'll go on ahead and skip on through and show who will be a New York Islander. We'll see you there. And Sean Corritor is now a New York Islander. Alright, let's go to that map. Here we are at the map with New York taking down the invading Flyers. Good match. Good match. And the Islanders are now getting some land. Let's go to the wheel. And the Ottawa Senators are next. Here's Ottawa. Let's see what the arrow gives. And they will be taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs for Ontario. Let's go get a game. Welcome to Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, where the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Ottawa Senators battle out for Ontario. Going down to the very highly detailed Maple Leaf face-off one, and we will see you all in the final moments. Here we are at the final minute between Ottawa and Toronto, where both teams are tied 1-1. Alright, let's get into the game, and never mind, because there's an offsides. Alright, face-off down in neutral zone. Puck drop, and the Sens win. Luchini throws it in, and it's picked up, and gets hit. But it's alright, because Nylander. Now it's Matthews! And an offsides again by Toronto. Face-off down, in the neutral zone again. And the Leafs win it finally. And now the puck is just floating. Pass down, Riley. Pass it to Marner, to Hall. Back to Riley, to Marner. Tries to shoot backwards and almost went in, but no goal. Holden for the Sens. Passes it down to Gambrell. And he gets hit. Loses the puck. Tavares to Riley to Marner. Marner's going in. Gets hit and loses the puck. Count it down now. Gorix. I don't know. Pass it down to Kelly. Kelly shoots. Oh, and another shot. And we're going to overtime. Here we are in overtime number 1. Puck is dropped, and we will see you all in the final seconds. Puck is being fought, and the Sens have a shot and scores! Lucchini! And the Senators take down Toronto. Let's go see who they are taking. And Austin Matthews is now a Senator. Let's go to the map. Here we are at the map with the Senators taking down the Toronto Maple Leafs to take Ontario all to themselves. Maple Leafs, you once again fail on the first game, and you are now out of here. Alright, let's go to the wheel. And it's the Minnesota Wild. Let's go take a look at them. Alright, here's Minnesota, and we're going to get this arrow going. And they'll be taking South Dakota. So, Minnesota expands. See who's next. And it's gonna be the New York Islanders. Last time we had seen them, they took down Philly by defending. Now they're the attackers. Let's see where they go. And they'll be taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins to take Pennsylvania. Let's get a game. Welcome to PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where the Pittsburgh Penguins are trying to hold off from an attacking New York Islanders. Let's go to the middle of that Penguin, get that puck dropped, and we will see you all in the final moments. 10 seconds to go in the game with the Islanders taking it with a score of 3-0. Pittsburgh could not generate anything, and the Islanders took capital on it. And that will be it. Let's go ahead and take a look on who is the next Islander. And Sidney Crosby is a New York Islander. Alright, here we are at the map with the Islanders winning another game and taking the entirety of Pennsylvania. Let's go to the wheel. And it will be the Calgary Flames, the other Alberta team. Let's go see what they do. Alright, Calgary, let's see what you will do. And you'll be taking on the Vancouver Canucks. Let's go get a game. Welcome to Rogers Arena in Vancouver, British Columbia, where the Canucks, with a newly acquired Connor McDavid, fight off against the Calgary Flames. Let's go down to that sea ice, and we will see you guys in the final moments. With 10 seconds to go, Calgary has a 2-0 lead against Vancouver. But Vancouver's trying to make something out of what little time they have. Shot by Peterson, and it's no good, and the Calgary Flames have won. We'll go ahead and see who they will be taking Hint, it's already someone that's been moved. And we will then go look at the map. See you there. And you guessed it, Connor McDavid is now a Calgary Flame. He's becoming a journeyman. Let's see where he goes. Anyways, let's go to the map. Here we are at the map with Calgary taking all of what Vancouver just had. Let me go on ahead and fill this all in. Now Calgary is getting bigger than Montreal and Ottawa. Getting there. Let's go to the wheel. And it's the Minnesota Wild again. Last time we saw them, they took South Dakota. So let's see where they go this time. And they'll be taking Iowa. Minnesota starting to get a little big. Let's see what they can do with that. Alright, let's go to the wheel. And it's the Anaheim Ducks. Let's go check a look. Now Anaheim can fight only two teams, LA and Arizona. Let us see where that goes. And they'll be taking on the Los Angeles Kings. Let's go get a game. Welcome to Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles, California, where Jack Eichel, now added to the Los Angeles Kings, take on the Anaheim Ducks. Let's go down to the shield of the Kings, and we will see you all in the final moments. Here we are within a couple 30-ish seconds left in the game with Anaheim up by 1. The Kings with an empty net. Velarde passes it down and gets intercepted by the Ducks. Puck's going backwards for them. It's Seagrass. He's going down the lane. Pass it to Strome. And loses it. Kapari tries to go in and gets hit by Strome, who then takes the puck and gives it to Verano. Shoots and scores! And that will be it. The Anaheim Ducks will win the game. We'll go ahead and show who they will be taking from the Kings. And it's Jack Eichel who goes to the Ducks. Alright, let's go to that map. So here we are at the map with the Ducks taking down the Kings. And Jack Eichel moving around as much as Connor McDavid. Let's see where his entire thing goes. Well, let's go take a look at that wheel. And it's the Detroit Red Wings. Last time we saw them, they took down Chicago. So let's see what they do next. And they will be taking on the Minnesota Wild. Let's go get a game. Welcome to XL Energy Center in St. Paul, Minnesota, where the Minnesota Wild are fighting against the Detroit Red Wings. Detroit trying to take more land, but it's the same for Minnesota. Let's go down to that Wild logo, and we will see you all in the final moments. Here we are with about 40 seconds. Minnesota just pulled their goalie, trying to score to make the game tied. But right now they are losing 3-2 against the Detroit Red Wings. Face-off now down in the Red Wing zone. The Wild win it. Zuccarello passes it down to War. Zuccarello shoots. Doesn't even hit the goalie. But Husos now has it and holds it down. Face-off now down in the Red Wing zone. The Wild win it. Greenway shoots. Blocked by Husso. Cedar has it. Now it's Raymond. He's trying to go down. Shoots. Wide left. Dumba passes it down. Now it's Garreau, who's getting double teamed, but it's picked up. Greenway going down. Passes it. Gets picked off. And over. The Detroit Red Wings win it 3-2. Let's go ahead and take a look at what dude is going to Detroit. And it's Kirill Kaprizov going to Detroit to be paired up with Patrick Kane. Oh, this is going to be a scary team. Let's go to the map. Welcome back to the map where Detroit just took down Minnesota. And they pick up another high-skilled player in Kirill Kaprizov. Detroit is expanding. They're getting big. Let's go to the wheel. And it will be the St. Louis Blues. Alright, let's get that arrow spinning and see where they go. And they will be taking on the Nashville Predators. Wow, what a line. Let's go get a game. Welcome to Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee, where the Nashville Predators are trying to stop the St. Louis Blues from taking over their state. We're going to go down to that Predator-looking logo down in the center ice, and we will see you all in the final moments. Goalie has been pulled for Nashville since they are down 1 point behind the Blues. It's 3-2, and a paddle for the buck is going on. St. Louis running around with the puck in their own zone. Still an empty net. Shoots over the net. McDonough passes it down to Sissons. Gives it to Grunland, and could not make anything of it. 15 seconds to go. Blue down on the ground. Puck given by the Preds. Fought by Forsberg, and no goal. Johansson has it. Now it's Saad. Brandon Saad goes in, shoots, and scores. And looks like that will be it. So we will see you all with what the Blues will take. And the player from Nashville will be Roman Josi going to the St. Louis Blues. Let's go take a look at that map. Here we are at the map with St. Louis taking all of Nashville and all of Tennessee. Preds didn't do anything, and this time they lose. Alright, let's go to the wheel. And we're going to Colorado. Here's the Avalanche. Let's see where the arrow decides to go. And they will be taking Kansas. And there you have it. The Avalanche are expanding once again. Back to the wheel. And it looks like Colorado is not done with their expansion. Let's go take a look. The wheel gave us Colorado, and the arrow gives them Nebraska. Let's get that filled in. Colorado expanding once more. Let's see if the wheel chooses them again, or chooses another team. And it does choose another team in the Washington Capitals. Let's go take a look. There's good old Washington. And there goes our good old arrow. And they will be taking Delaware. And there goes Washington expanding as well. Let's go back to the wheel to see who else is going to expand. And our two-time Imply Cup finalists, the Dallas Stars. There's Dallas. There's the arrow. And they go nowhere. Let's spin again. And they will be taking Oklahoma. There you go, Dallas. Look at you go. You expanded and not have to fight anyone again. Let's go to the wheel. And it's the New York Rangers. There's the Rangers, and here's our arrow, and they will be going up against Ottawa. Let us go get a game. Welcome to Canadian Tire Center in Katana, Ontario, where the Ottawa Senators will be taking on the New York Rangers, as the Rangers will look to take down the Big Scapes. Center ice, puck dropped, and we will see you all in the final moments. Here we are with about 50 seconds left in the game, tied 2-2 between the Rangers and the Senators. Puck is now in the Rangers' possession. They try to shoot and just could not get it around. Debrecat going in for the Senators. Now it's Matthews, and it gets picked off by Fox. Vesey going in, tries to shoot, instantly blocked. Zub now has it for the Senators. He's going down. Trying to get it. Gets it to Stitzel. Passes down and gets intercepted. Zibanejad going down. Gives it to an open man and loses the puck. Now there's 3 Rangers all around and could not do anything. Stitzel to Matthews to Batherson. Batherson trying to do something and gets intercepted by Miller. And we are going to overtime. Welcome to overtime number 1 between the Senators and the Rangers. And we will see you all in the final seconds of the win. And Panarin scores! Alright. Well, let's see what the Rangers will get from the Senators. Let's go take a look. And the newest member of the New York Rangers is Austin Matthews. Let's go take a look at that map. Here we are at the map with the Rangers coming in and taking what the Senators just had. Alright. Let us go take a look at that wheel. And we're going back to Anaheim. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they're gonna do. Alright, we got our arrow. Let's see where the Ducks are going. And they'll be taking on Arizona. So let's go get a game. Welcome to Mullet Arena, not Arizona Arena, in Tempe, Arizona, where the Anaheim Ducks are trying to evade into Arizona to take their land. Let's go down to center ice, get that puck dropped, and we will see you all in the final moments. 10 seconds with the Ducks leading 3-0 against Arizona. This goes to show that Eichel makes the Ducks really good? Well, I guess so. Game over. Ducks win 3-0, and they're going to be taking another player. Let's go ahead and take a look on who that is right now. And from Arizona to Anaheim, it's Clayton Keller. And here are the Ducks making another win look easy. This time against the Coyotes, and completely decimated them 3-0 in their own home. Ducks are expanding. Let's go take a look at that wheel. And it will be the Tampa Bay Lightning. Here's good old Tampa Bay. And let's see where they're all going. That goes literally nowhere. So we're going to do it again. That still goes nowhere. Let's do it again. Ooh, does that hit Florida? It sure does. Battle of Florida coming up. Welcome to FLA Live Arena in Sunrise, Florida, where the Florida Panthers are trying to win this Battle of Florida. Let's go ahead and go down to the shield of the Panthers logo in center ice, and we will see you all in the final moments of the game. Goalie's getting pulled for the Panthers, so you know what that means. We get to tune in live to see what happens. Alright, score 4-3 for Tampa, with an empty net on Florida's side. Forsling, Reinhart shoots. Vasilevsky saves and holds. 27 seconds left. Face-off in the Lightning zone. Face-off won by the Lightning. Cole loses it. Reinhart shoots, but a block by Vasilevsky. Cole going down for the Lightning. Tries to pass and couldn't. Reinhart passes to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe tries to shoot. Reinhart takes it, and it goes nowhere. Cirelli going in, shoots, and his shot is blocked. Less than 10 seconds. This could be it. Florida looks like they are going to lose. And they do. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Tampa Bay will be taking from Florida right now. And from the Florida Panthers, it's Alexander Barkov going down to Tampa Bay. Welcome back to the map. And once more, the Florida Panthers get eliminated by the Tampa Bay Lightning. It was another close game, but still not enough for the Panthers to continue. Let's go back to the wheel. And it looks like we're going back to Washington. Let's go take a look at them. Last time we saw them, they expanded into Delaware. So let's see where they go now. That does not hit Carolina. but that one sure does. Washington at Carolina. Let's get it going. Welcome to PNC Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina, where the Carolina Hurricanes and the Washington Capitals battle off for more land. We will see you all in the final moments of the game. Here we are in the final 10 seconds with Washington just scoring to make it 4-1. They have dominated the Canes, and they're going to take Virginia and North Carolina. Let's go see who they're taking from the Hurricanes team right here, right now. And Sebastian Aho is going to the Washington Capitals. Let's go take a look at that map for Washington. Here we are at the map with the Capitals beating down the Hurricanes to take all of that land right there. Let's go take a look at that wheel. And we are going to Montreal, where the Canadiens are. Well, Montreal, with the biggest size of you are, where do you think you're going? To New York. Let's go get a game. Welcome to the legendary Madison Square Garden in New York, New York, where the New York Rangers and the Montreal Canadiens battle it out for huge pieces of land and important players. Go down to center ice, and we will see you all in the final moments. Here we are in the final minute between Montreal and New York, where they're both tied 0-0 as New York is rushing in. Wide right on the shot. Bias shots and Allen saves. Face off now in the Canadian zone. The puck is dropped. And the Rangers win it and tried to shoot, but could not make it. Vesey passes it to Scheitel. Goes in, tries to shoot, and still couldn't get it. Blais passes across to Trouba. Trouba to Vesey. Shot! Blocked. Evans. Dadonov. Blais tries to go in from the steal. Couldn't. Savard gets poke checked. Now it's Evans. Savard going down for the Canadiens. Trying to get something going. Pass it to Amaria. Oh, shot by Clawfield and could not get it in. Savard going around. Gives it to Suzuki. Back to Savard. Back to Suzuki. And he does not get it. 5 seconds to go. Blais going in. Shot! Blocked. And we are going to overtime. Here we are in overtime number 1. And we will see you all in the final seconds. From the Canadiens, it's Nick Suzuki going into New York now. Here we are at the map with the New York Rangers coming in and taking what the Canadiens just had. It was a good fought-out battle, but the Canadiens just couldn't handle in overtime number 4. Oh my goodness. And the Rangers have expanded to a large amount. Let's go to the wheel. And we're going back to Tampa. Here are the Lightning. Defeated the Panthers. And let's see where they go, because all they're going to do is expand. And then we'll be taking Georgia. Barely skims out. Barely. And there we are. Tampa Bay now holding on. Expanding some more. Let's go back to the wheel. And for the first time in this one, it's the Seattle Kraken. Let's see, do they take on Calgary or do they expand? Let us see. And they will expand to Oregon. Good on them. Seattle expanding more. Let's go and take a look on the next team. And we'll be having Calgary move some more. Let's go take a look. Well, there's Calgary. And let's see where they go. And where does that lead? Let's go ahead and get that ruler. And the Flames will be taking Yukon. Let's go get that filled in. The Flames expanding some more. Let's go to the wheel. And now we got another new one in this video. The New Jersey Devils. Let's go take a look. Alright, there's really only 2 teams they could fight. Actually, there is only 2 teams they could fight. The Islanders or the Capitals. Let's see where they go. Let's get that arrow and see where they go. Nowhere on that one, so we'll spin again. Still the same place, still nothing there. Still nothing there. And finally, they will be going up against the Islanders. Let's get a game. Welcome to UBS Arena in Elmont, New York, where the New Jersey Devils are trying to come in and take what the New York Islanders have. With Mason Crosby now in the Islanders, we'll get that face-off won, and we will see you all in the final moments. Here we are with about a little bit less than 1 minute in the New York Islanders and New Jersey Devils game, where we're going to have some roughing or fighting. Oh, we're going to have a fight! Well, we'll go ahead and let this go out. Yeah, right. Ryan Pollock and Thomas Tatar are both in the box for fighting. They better hope that neither of the other team scores, because it could be both on them. We'll see. Face-off in the Devil zone. Puck is dropped, won by the Islanders. Cutterbeck gives it to Dotson, shoots! And saved by Vanek. Face-off back in the Devils zone. And now this time it's won by the Devils. Sergnovchik. Wow, I said that wrong. Goes across. Belivari. Going down. Gives it to Dobson. And his pass is intercepted. And we're going to have an offsides. Face off. Now down in the neutral zone. Won by the Devils. Who are going to maybe lose it? No, Hamilton and Bratt now have it. But then it's a pass interception by Bolivier, who gets his entire scheme screwed up. Mercer gets hit. Oh, now the Islanders have it. Tries to shoot, but gets hit. Tries to pass it down, and Savchek saves it. Chernovich goes in and loses it, and we are going to overtime. Here we are in overtime between the New York Islanders and the New Jersey Devils. Goes through, gives it to Pellich, shot, Crosby shoots and scores! And the New York Islanders have won against the New Jersey Devils. Let's go see who they will be taking from that team. From the New Jersey Devils, it's Jasper Bratt going to the New York Islanders. Go take a look at that map. Islanders are still being dominant as they take down the New Jersey Devils and expand just a little bit more. And we're going back to Seattle to see if they will take on a team or expand some more. Here we are with Seattle, and with that arrow, and they will be taking Idaho. Let's go get that filled in. And now Seattle is expanding some more. Back to the wheel. And we're going back to Tampa. Now they can take on a team if they get chosen to go that way. Or they can expand some more. Finally, they will be taking on Alabama. The Tampa Bay Lightning are expanding some more. Let's go to the wheel. And for the first time in this one, the Boston Bruins, who, I shall remind you all, are the Imply Cup champions of last game. So they're defending right now. Let us go see what they do. And they will be taking New Hampshire. Alright, let's go back to the wheel. And for the first time in this one as well, we've got the Winnipeg Jets, who are they have a good amount of areas to go. So let's see where they go. And they will be taking on the New York Rangers. Let's get that game. Welcome to Madison Square Garden in New York, New York, where the New York Rangers and the Winnipeg Jets battle it out for land in Canada and a little bit of New York. Let's go down to the center ice, puck drop, and we will see you all in the final moments. Here we are in the New York Rangers Winnipeg Jets game, where the Winnipeg Jets has pulled their goalie with about 30 seconds left in the game. Rangers, Zibanejad goes in, shoots, and scores! And that looks like that will be it for this game. We'll go on ahead and take a look at who the Rangers will be taking. And from the Winnipeg Jets, Kyle Connor is going down to the loaded New York Rangers. Let's go to the map. Here we are at the map with the Rangers just coming in and just taking what they believe is theirs as they destroy Winnipeg and take more of Canada. Let's go to the wheel. Going back to Southern California, where the Anaheim Ducks are. There's the Ducks, and they go to New Mexico. Well, Anaheim has expanded even more now into New Mexico. Let's go back to the wheel. Going to East, going to the Washington Capitals. There's good old Washington, and there's the good old arrow, and they will be taking Southern Carolina. And there we are. Washington Capitals expanded even more. Let's go to the wheel. And the juggernauts of the New York Rangers. Well, there's the Rangers. There's an arrow. And they are going to take on the Islanders. Let's go get a game. Welcome to UBS Arena in Elmont, New York, where the New York Islanders and the New York Rangers battle it out for New York. Well, half of it, but still. We're going down to the center ice, where Matthews and Crosby will face each other in the center ice. And we will see you all in the final moments of the game. Here we are with New York pulling their goalie. The Rangers, I should say, since it's both New York teams. And the Rangers are trying to score, and they cannot. Sorokin is denying them. You know, I'm a little surprised, but I mean, both of these teams are like big juggernauts right now, having some good key players for them. Face-off in the Islanders zone, and the Rangers win it. Matthews going down, pass it to Miller. Miller going in, back to Fox, to Suzuki. Gives it to Matthews, to Suzuki, and they score! Nick Suzuki ties it up with 11 seconds to go. Here we are for the face-off in the middle of the ice after the score by Suzuki, making the game tied 2-2. With less than 10 seconds, the Rangers are driving down. Suzuki's shot and way overboard. All right, getting a face-off in the Islanders zone. Face-off won by the Islanders, and it looks like they're just going to hold on to the puck, and we're going to go to overtime. Face-off going in for overtime number 1. Creeder picks it right back up, shot, and scores! The New York Rangers have won against the New York Islanders, and we will go see who they will be taking from this stacked roster. And from the New York Islanders, the Rangers have taken Pelech. Everything else that the Islanders had, the Rangers already had, basically. So they'll be taking a defenseman to pair up with Fox. Alright, let's go to the map. And the New York Rangers are taking over New York. Besides a little bit of Buffalo. Islanders, you did a pretty good job. Just wasn't good enough. Rangers expanding some more. Let's go to the wheel. And it looks like the Rangers are not done. Let's go to the map. There's the Rangers. There's an arrow spinning. And they... oh, let's see where they go. And they will be taking Saskatchewan. They're expanding some more into Canada. There's only one Canadian team left, and that's the Flames. And New York is trying to push in to take them out. Let's go to the wheel to see what's next. For the first time in this video, it's the Columbus Blue Jackets. Let's go down to them, get the arrow going. And they will be taking Indiana. And there you have it. Columbus is now expanding more. Let's go to the wheel. Going back to Southern California, where the Ducks are. Here's Anaheim with an arrow going. And they will be taking Utah. Anaheim Getting that southern, western area of the United States going. Let's go to the wheel. And it will be the St. Louis Blues. Last we saw them, they took out Nashville. So let's see what they do next. Arrow is spinning. Oh my goodness, another ruler. And St. Louis will be taking on Tampa Bay. Let's get a game. Welcome to Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida, where the Tampa Bay Lightning and the St. Louis Blues battle it out for the battle of the mid-United States to southern Florida. We go down to the lightning bolt in the middle. Puck dropped, and we will see you all in the final moments. Here we are in the final 30 seconds between St. Louis and Tampa Bay, with St. Louis just pulling their goalie. And after that shot, it looks like Stamkos is going to go in and score. So with that, the game is over, and St. Louis will be eliminated, and Tampa Bay will go on. With that, we'll go ahead and take a look at what player from St. Louis Tampa will take. And from the St. Louis Blues, Roman Josi will be going to Tampa Bay. Let's go check out that map. Here we are at the map with Tampa Bay taking out St. Louis and expanding some more over to the Midwest. Alright, let's go to the wheel. And we're going to the big Texas down south, and let's see what Stars do. With the arrows spinning, they will be taking on the Colorado Avalanche. Let's go get a game. Welcome to Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado, where the Colorado Avalanche and the Dallas Stars battle it out for the southern western area of the United States. We'll go down to the A center ice, and we'll see you all in the final moments. Here we are with 1 minute left between Colorado and Dallas, where the game is tied 1-1. Dallas held the lead for a long time until they lost it in the third period with Colorado scoring. So far now, it's a battle for the puck. Marchment passes it down to open Delarella and loses it on a hit from a car. Marchment, Delarella shoots! Wide left. Picked up by Colorado. A lot of poke checking. Rantanen going in. Gets poke checked. Loses the puck. Dumped it in by Dallas. Gerard picks it up. Now it's Newhook. And gets his pass intercepted. 10 seconds to go. Heiskanen going down. Gives it to Delarella. Seguin! Shot by the Stars. Saved by Georgiev. With 2.2 seconds, face-off in the Colorado zone. Puck is dropped. Won by Colorado. And we're going to overtime. Welcome to overtime. Face-off getting down to the middle. Won by the Stars. Tries to do something. Gives it to Newhook. Newhook goes in and shoots and scores! The Colorado Avalanche have won against the Dallas Stars and will be taking Oklahoma and Texas. And another player from Dallas. Let's go take a look at that. And from the Dallas Stars, Jason Robertson is going over to Colorado. Let's go take a look at that map. Here we are at the map with Colorado taking down the invading Dallas Stars. And for once in the Imply Cup history, the Dallas Stars will not be in the finals. Let us go to the wheel. And we're going back to Washington. Here's Washington. Let's get an arrow spinned. And they will be taking on the New York Rangers. Let's go get a game. Welcome back to Madison Square Garden in New York, New York, where the Washington Capitals are trying to take all of the huge landmass that the New York Rangers hold. Going down to that center ice, where that shield is, that puck is dropped, and we will see you all in the final moments. Here we are in the final 10 seconds between New York and Washington, with New York just taking it, all of it. Taking a good goal, another good goal, and an empty net goal. They wanted this win, and it showed. We're going to go take a look at who they will be taking from the Capitals. Let's go take a look. And from the Washington Capitals, it's Alexander Ovechkin going over to New York now. This team is getting crazy, guys. It's getting really crazy. Let's go take a look at the map. Here we are at the map with the Rangers taking all of this from the Washington Capitals. And just like that, New York is gaining a lot of land. Let's go get to that wheel. And we're going back to Tampa Bay. Last time we saw Tampa Bay, they took down St. Louis. So let's get that arrow and see where they go. Is that enough to hit Louisiana? Ooh, let's pull out the ruler. And it does. It barely does. It touches Louisiana. So let's give them Louisiana. And just like that, Tampa is moving on as well. Let's go to the next wheel opponent. And it looks like Tampa Bay is not done. Let's go back to them. With that arrow spin, they will be taking Mississippi as well. And more expansion for Tampa Bay. They are getting real close to Colorado. Let's go back to the wheel. And it's the San Jose Sharks, Season 1 winner. See what they do. Now they'll fight. Actually, no, they will not only have a fight because they could also get Alaska. So, let's see. And they will be taking on Anaheim. Battle for California. Let's get to it. Welcome to Honda Center in Anaheim, California, where the San Jose Sharks and the Anaheim Ducks battle for California. Gonna go down to the D of the Duck in the middle of the ice. We are going to get that puck dropped, and we will see you all in the final moments. Here we are in the final minute between San Jose and Anaheim, both tied at 2. Alright, Anaheim, Jack Eichel. Couldn't get anything. Now it's Mirror. Going down. Passes it to Barbanov. Barbanov shoots and scores! And just with that, San Jose is in the lead. 3-2. Alright, we'll go ahead and check back in once Anaheim clears their goalie, if they will at all. Alright, Anaheim has cleared out their net. It's now a 6-on-5. Barbanov gets hit and loses it, but Nito has it, who is now a Colorado Avalanche, if I shall say so. Courtier tries to pass it and couldn't get anything. Drysdale for Anaheim with 10 seconds to go. Passes it to Jones. Jones is going in. Couldn't get anything. Now it's Magna. Held against the wall. Now it's Barbanov. And the San Jose Sharks win. They defeat Anaheim. Let's go see who they will be taking from the Ducks. And from the Anaheim Ducks, Jack Eichel is moving more and going to another team. Becoming our true journeyman. Alright, let's go take a look at the map. Here we are at the map with San Jose coming in and taking down the mighty Ducks of Anaheim. They did their best, but just wasn't good enough. And now look at that. Southwest is all San Jose. We're losing a good amount of states. Let's go get to that wheel. And for the first time in this video, it's the Buffalo Sabres. Let's go take a look. Alright, Buffalo, your arrow is spinning. And sucks to suck, you're facing the Rangers. Let's go and get a game. Welcome back once again to Madison Square Garden in New York, New York, where the New York Rangers and the Buffalo Sabres battle out for New York. And a little more if Buffalo wins. Center ice, puck drop, see you in the final moments. Well, I was going to go ahead and get into this around the 30-second mark, but Buffalo decided to score basically around the 1-minute mark. So here we are, tied 4-4 between the juggernauts of the New York Rangers and whimsy old Buffalo. I don't understand. Dolan shoots and scores! What? Are you kidding me? So now, the juggernaut of the Rangers that has Austin Matthews, Alexander Ovechkin, Nick Suzuki, Adam Fox, sorry. And they're losing to Buffalo. Buffalo! It's 5-4. All right, we're going to get in here on the 30-second mark now, where Buffalo still holds the lead. And they almost scored again! Skinner! Are you kidding me? Shesterkin holds. The Buffalo Sabres almost scored again. 15 seconds to go. Empty net for the Rangers. Never thought I'd say that. Keeter tries to shoot, doesn't get it. Now it's Krebs. Krebs is going around with 5 seconds to go. Gives it to Peterka, who gives it to Power. And the Buffalo Sabres win against the New York Rangers. Nick Suzuki had a hat trick. And he lost. I don't know who's going to go to the Sabres, but I don't think they need him if they were able to defeat the flippin' Rangers. Alright, we're going to go check that out, though. And from the New York Rangers, it's Austin Matthews who goes in for them. The Rangers had so many good piece players, and they lost to the Sabres. Let's go check a look at that map. Alright, here we are at the map with the Sabres winning against the Rangers. Let me go on ahead and fill this in. And the Buffalo Sabres are now somehow top dogs. Let's go to the wheel. And it is the San Jose Sharks. Last we saw them, they took out Anaheim and now control a good portion of the U.S. Let's get the arrow going and see where they go. And they will be taking on Colorado. Let's go get a game. Welcome to Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado, where the Colorado Avalanche are now defending their home from the San Jose Sharks. We're going to go down to that center A in the center ice, drop that puck, and we will see you all in the final moments. Here we are between Colorado and San Jose, with Colorado just pulling their goalie. And it looks like that's not going to do them much, because Hito shoots and scores, and San Jose will take over what Colorado has. And they'll be gaining one superstar to their roster. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. And from the Colorado Avalanche, Nathan McKinnon goes on to go to San Jose. Alright, let's go take a look at that map. Alright, San Jose now takes all of that the Colorado Avalanche had and takes out a team. So now, San Jose basically has all of the southwest of the United States. So let's see what's next. And it will be the Columbus Blue Jackets. Let's go take a look. Alright, Columbus, let's see what you do. And you'll be... Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait 1 second. It could go through West Virginia. Pulling out the ruler. And it does. It does go through West Virginia. Columbus takes West Virginia. And with that, Columbus expands. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the wheel. And we're going back to San Jose, where the Sharks are. Alright, Sharks, let's see what you do with all this land. And they will be taking on Seattle. Let's go get a game. Welcome to Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle, Washington, where the San Jose Sharks are trying to get all of the western United States by taking down Seattle. Let's see if Seattle can defend. Go down to center ice, and we will see you all in the final moments. Alright, we're about 10 seconds left in the game with San Jose having a 3-0 lead against the Kraken. Basically, it was all show for the Sharks. They scored instantly and just smothered Seattle the entire time. And with that, we'll go ahead and see what San Jose will be bringing with them on their conquest. From Seattle, Adam Larson is going to San Jose. Basically, a lot of the Seattle players had nothing, and San Jose had almost everything for their entire depth. So they needed some help. So this is what I gave them. Alright, let's go to the map. Alright, here we are with the San Jose Sharks going all out against Seattle and taking the entire western coastline of the United States. San Jose is getting big. Let's see what happens. And it will be the Detroit Red Wings. We have not seen them in a good bit. So let's see what they do now after they've taken Minnesota and Chicago. We got our arrow spinning, and they will be taking on the Buffalo Sabres. Let's go get a game. Welcome to KeyBank Center in Buffalo, New York, where the Buffalo Sabres Empire are trying to defend from the attacking Detroit Red Wings. Let us go down to the Circle of the Sabres, and we will see you all in the final moments. Alright, here we are with Detroit winning 2-1 against Buffalo, and Buffalo has pulled their goalie. And a shot by them, but Husso saves. Alright, 30 seconds to go. Face-off won by Detroit in their zone. Mata going around. Pass it down to Cedar, who gives it to Piron, and a bunch of fumbling. Matthews shot. Oh, and almost a goal for the Sabres. Dolan, touch, Matthews. And a lot of fumbling around, and the puck bounces out. And we are going to get an icing at 7.1 seconds to go. Alright, we're going to have a face-off down at the Red Wings zone, and Red Wings win it. Cedar now has it. Passes to Raymond. Raymond gets hit hard, but it does not matter because the Detroit Red Wings have won against the Buffalo Sabres. We'll go on ahead and take a look at who they will be taking with them on their dynasty. And from the Buffalo Sabres, Austin Matthews is now moving on as our journeyman to the Red Wings. Alright, let's go take a look at the map. Alright, here we are at the map with Detroit taking every single bit of land that the Sabres had. Detroit, you did great. And Buffalo, you are out of here. Detroit making a very big statement win. And now we're getting closer. Final 6. Let's go to the wheel. And we're going back to San Jose. Here are the Sharks, and the arrow is spinning. And they will be taking on Tampa Bay. Let's get a game. Welcome to Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida, where the Tampa Bay Lightning and the San Jose Sharks battle for the Southern United States of America. We go down to the lightning bolt in the middle of the ice. Gonna get a good face-off. And we will see you all in the final moments. Alright, here we are in the final 10 minutes between San Jose and Tampa Bay, with Tampa Bay making a statement-style win. 4-1. Unbelievable. Let's go ahead and take a look to see who they are taking with them. And from the San Jose Sharks, Nathan MacKinnon is going to Tampa Bay. Alright, let's go take a look at that map. Tampa Bay taking down San Jose and taking over the southern and western parts of the United States of America. We're getting closer, guys. We're almost done with Season 3. Let's go ahead and get to the wheel. And we're going to Calgary. Haven't been there in a good while. Here they are. There's an arrow, and they... Ooh. Got to get that pinpoint. Let's see where they're going. And they're going to face Detroit. Let us go get a game. Welcome to Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan, where the Detroit Red Wings and the Calgary Flames battle out for Canada. Let's go down to the center ice where the Red Wings are, and we will see you all in the final moments. Here we are with 10 seconds left in the Calgary and Detroit game, where Calgary is winning 3-0. And they're going to come out with the shutout win. Yes, they will come out with a shutout win. Let's go take a look at who they will be bringing with them on their dynasty. And Patrick Kane is going to Calgary from Detroit. Alright, let's go take a look at that map. Well, Calgary is making a big statement win with this one. Detroit, you did a decent job, but not good enough. Alright, final 4, everyone, with Columbus and Boston just sitting there while Tampa and Calgary fill up. Let's go to the wheel. And it looks like Calgary is not done. Let's go to the map. Here we are with Calgary, the arrow, and see if that hits anything. And it does. It does hit Alaska. We've got an Alaska. Let's go ahead and fill that up. And Calgary has expanded and making much more red around. Let's go to the wheel. And now we've got the Boston Bruins. Let's go see what they do. There's Boston, there's an arrow, and they will be taking Vermont. Good on them. There we are. Boston, little tiny yellow, being surrounded by a bunch of red. Let's go back to the wheel. Now we go to Columbus. Let's go see what they do. Basically, they can either fight Calgary or take Kentucky. Let's go see. And they will be taking on the Calgary Flames. Let's get a game. Welcome to Scotiabank Saddle Dome in Calgary, Alberta, where the dynasty of the Calgary Flames are getting attacked by the Columbus Blue Jackets. Let's go down to the heated center ice in the middle, and we will see you all in the final moments. Alright, Columbus has just pulled their goalie after just scoring a goal, making it 1-2 now. And never mind, because Calgary scores! McDavid shoots it in! Well, that looks like that is the end for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Let's go on ahead and take a look at what they just got. And from the Columbus Blue Jackets, Johnny Gaudreau is going back to Calgary. Let's go take a look at that map. Well, Columbus, you tried, but you didn't try enough. And you lost. You're done. Out of here. Calgary making a good statement win once more and expanding, being huge in size. Alright, let's go to the wheel. And it is the Tampa Bay Lightning. Alright, Tampa, either you get a couple states, or one of the couple states, or it's against Calgary. Tampa Bay at Calgary. Let's get this game. Welcome to Scotiabank Saddle Dome in Calgary, Alberta, where we have a 2004 Stanley Cup Final rematch against the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Calgary Flames. Let's go down to the Sea of the Flames for the face-off, and we will see you all in the final moments of the game. Here we are with the Calgary-Tampa Bay game. Calgary pulled their goalie as they are down 0-1. Tampa Bay holding off a good fight, and they're about to score again, but luckily the Flames hold on. Weegar, now McDavid, tries to shoot, couldn't get anything, and is hit down. Victor Hedman gives it to Barkov, who gets intercepted by Lindholm. Now Huberdeau to Tanev. 20 seconds to go. Lindholm shoots. Blocked by Vasilevsky. Hedman has it. Gives it to Cirelli. He's going in and gets his puck taken from him. Huberdeau with 5 seconds to go. Tries to pass it. Couldn't get anything. Weegar to Foley shoots. Huberdeau nowhere to go. And I'm pretty sure that puck was going into the Flames' net. But the Tampa Bay Lightning hold off against Calgary. And we are going to have a Boston Tampa Bay Imply Cup final. Let's go to it. And from the Calgary Flames, Connor McDavid goes to Tampa. Let's go to that map. Tampa Bay getting all of this land to go fill it in. Well, Calgary, you made a good fight, but it just wasn't enough. And there we are, our final two, Tampa Bay and Boston. Let's go spin that wheel to see who will be the away team for Game 1. And the away team will be Boston. Let us go and get Game 1. Welcome to Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida, in Seasons 3 Imply Cup Finals Game 1 between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Boston Bruins. We're going down to the Lightning Bolt in center ice, and we will see you all at the final moments of Game 1. Here we are in Game 1 of the Imply Cup Finals between Boston and Tampa Bay. Boston just pulled their goalie. Face-off won by the Bruins. Oh, Bergeron just goes far left. Smith goes in. Vasilevsky saves and dumps it to Yossi, who immediately loses it. Bergeron gives it to Pasternak. Pasternak going around, and he gets it. Now it's Yossi who gives it to Point. Point, with 20 seconds left, loses it. Boston now has it. McAvoy. Bergeron. Point. McAvoy. Going. Point has it again. Oh, but now Pasternak has it. Shot. Tried another shot. Vasilevsky saves it. And Tampa Bay wins Game 1 of the Imply Cup Finals. And they win it 2-1. Alright, let's go into Game 2 in Boston. Welcome to TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, where Game 2 of the Imply Cup Finals are about to begin. Between Boston and Tampa, let's see if Tampa can sweep Boston or if Boston can force a Game 3. We will see you all in the final moments. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 30 seconds away from the end of Season 3 Imply, with Kucherov scoring 2-0 Tampa Bay, and they are seconds from Imply glory. 20 seconds left. Yossi to Hedman, to McKinnon, to Point. Point shoots and scores. And with 3-0, with 10 seconds to go, the Tampa Bay Lightning will be your Season 3 Imply Cup champions! Congratulations to Tampa for having such a dominant reign and able to take it all. Let's go take a look at that map to see it all. Here we are at the map for one final time as the Tampa Bay Lightning take down the defending Boston Bruins and become your Season 3 Imply Cup champions. This was a very fun one, especially with all of the player changing and swapping and movement. This was definitely a great idea, and I want to thank everyone who suggested that idea. Awesome. And I'm excited for Season 4, where we're going to be introducing a new mechanic, and then when we get to Season 5, which I already have planned. So, if you want to see more like these, you better subscribe and get that notification on so you can be ready for when these start coming out. I want to thank you all for joining on this one, and now we'll get to our favorite time of the video, our statistics. So let's head right over there. And here we are with statistics. Starting off with the most goals in the season, we have Nick Suzuki with 4 goals. Next up, for most assists and most points in the season, we have Artemi Panarin. Coming up next is our Imply Finals MVP. With 3 total assists in 2 games, we have Connor McDavid. Now for our new statistics to the season, we have our journeyman, the player that traveled to the most different teams. And that player is Austin Matthews with 4 different teams. Now for the most important statistic of all time, goal horns. Coming in at a 4-way tie for 2 goal horns, we have the Anaheim Ducks, the Minnesota Wild, the Nashville Predators, and the Ottawa Senators. Next up, for a 2-way tie for 3 goal horns, we have the Calgary Flames and the Florida Panthers. At 6 goals for number 3 spot, we have the New York Islanders. Coming in at 8 goal horns, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning. And our most goal horns used at home this season, at 10, we have the New York Rangers. Alright, well, I want to thank everyone for all the support that you have given me in the past 3 weeks or so for this series. I cannot thank you all enough for what you have done and to show the support and being able to give back to me as I'm giving to you, all that good stuff. Season 4 will probably take a little bit longer than normal just because of some important life stuff for me and all that type of jazz, but if you subscribe, get that notifications, you'll know when the next one will come out. And as always, like and comment, make some suggestions. I will see what I can do with what you guys come up with, and I will definitely try my best on doing it. As for now, it is me, that one guy, from that one place at that one time, Jacob110, and I want to thank you for watching.